Hi and welcome back to Joe's DIY. This is sort of a follow-up video because I have done a review of the MCS 6701, which was a direct drive turntable made by MCS, a company that basically makes Technics clones. But here I have the other turntable that I showed in that video, and I thought I'd just make another video kind of just demoing this one, just so you can kind of also see the consistency and the quality of these clone turntables. Okay, so here's the turntable here. So you might notice that obviously the setup's a lot different than the other one that I had shown. And this is the Modular Component Systems, or MCS 6710, and that's a belt-driven multi-play turntable. So although the setup is different, I mean, it's kind of similar. Instead of a slider, you have one of these dials that you can program to either play one time or multiple, up to 6 times, or just constantly have it on repeat. So that's actually kind of like a cool feature that this one has. You also have your pitch control, which is always a nice thing. And then you have the difference between 33 and 45. There is no stop dial on here, so that's only on the higher end one. The tone arm's a little bit different. I would say it's still pretty good quality because this is also metal, and the counterweight only goes up to 3. But you know, I think the counterweight is solid as well. I think my other thing too that I'm not too happy about is that this head shell is actually permanently attached to the tone arm, so you're not able to take it off. Although you can put different cartridges on there, and as you can see right now, I have the, let me see if I can get that into frame there, but I do have the LP60 type of cartridge from Audio-Technica, so that's the one that's currently on there. And I mean, that cartridge is pretty standard. It's nothing special, but it is what I'm selling this turntable with. And yeah, this turntable at the moment is posted in my OfferUp account, so it is being sold right now if you want to check it out. And it does come with solid metal platter. See if I can take the mat off. But yeah, this is solid metal, and it does come with the same type of spindle that the 6701 comes with. And you can see that there's a belt right here, right there, that was just replaced. I recently replaced this, so it's basically a brand new belt. It does come with a strobe light, which is great, you know, so you can adjust the pitch. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over so you can kind of see the wiring and also the production label. So okay, so this is the rear of the turntable here, and that's the label you can see right there. And it's a Modular Component Systems. And it's a 6710. There's a catalog number there, and this is also made by, as I mentioned in my other video, this is made by JCPenney, which I didn't know used to make turntables, but there it is. And this is made in Japan, so you can be assured of the quality of this turntable. As you can see, the power plug is hardwired into the turntable, as well as the output plug right here with the ground wire. So again, you know, if you were to get one of these and you wanted to change that or change the wires to something else, you'd have to open it up and, you know, install your own wires if you'd wanted to do that mod. So I will go ahead and just set this up so that we can hear it out. I'm sure there's going to be a difference in quality because I do have just kind of a standard run-of-the-mill cartridge. I don't have anything special on there, but I am selling it as is, like that. And as you can see as well, I don't have the dust cover. Didn't come with a dust cover, so it's going to be sold as is. So we're going to go ahead and test this out just to check for the sound with the similar setup. I got my my actual mixer here with the little Bluetooth speaker that I played the other one on, so that we can listen to it through there. So let's go ahead and do that. So as you can see, I mean, the setup is typical. I think one of the other difference that I forgot to kind of mention is that this does not have that sliding switch for the cueing. You actually get a lever, and the lever here has really nice dampening. I really like how gentle it is when it drops the needle. You can see that it's lowering without lowering the tone arm too harshly. So I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and play another one of the Cocktail Hour. As you can see, love to use these records, but usually I don't get flagged for playing music from here, so that's pretty much why I'm going to use here. And I'm going to go ahead and play record 5 from the set, and it should just be some very soothing instrumental music. So I'm going to go ahead and play that right now. Start the record. It's got that push button here to start it, so go ahead and start it there. And as you can see, the little strobe turns on. I'm going to go ahead and just adjust the pitch just a little bit. Right off the bat, I'm not at all disappointed at the sound that I'm hearing here. Very nice. Not too bad for a cartridge. It's not really anything special. Let's go ahead and continue listening to some of the tracks. I guess I didn't get it in camera, so I went ahead and just put the dial back to 1, as you can see right there, just so that we can see that dial move into the 0 position. So I'm going to go ahead and have it restart. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it at the end here. Okay, so it's going to go ahead and return and restart. And as you can see, so you see that little dial move by itself. I'm going to go ahead and have it repeat. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over all the way to the other side so that we can put it on repeat. And then that way it should use the repeat function on its own. So I'm going to go ahead and stop and start it. So that worked perfectly well. Okay, so here's my final thoughts. Like I mentioned in the previous video, if you happen to find this brand, the Modular Component Systems, I say go for it. I mean, I can't say enough good things about this brand. I mean, also, I understand that the drawback here would probably not be able to remove this head shell, which is kind of a pain when you want to put a new cartridge. But other than that, I think everything else works really well. It is a belt drive turntable, but you do have your pitch adjustment right there. So if you feel like you're not hearing the sound that you want to hear, you could always adjust the strobe right here with that pitch control. The tone arm is solid. I mean, I like how the construction is completely made out of metal. And it is kind of like one of those Technics clones. It's just not Technics brand, it's Modular Component Systems. And curiously enough, made by JCPenney. So back in the 70s, I'm pretty sure that they were doing something right there. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. This will be on sale on my OfferUp. So if you are interested in purchasing it, unfortunately, I'm only selling this locally. I'm not selling it across the US. So, if you happen to see the listing, you can go ahead and just message me. But thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and wish you the best. Take care.